Hi YouTube, in this video you are going to learn how to clone your your main drive on your Dell G7 7588 laptop. So how to clone pretty much the C drive, upgrade your C drive, your boot drive. I'm going with the Crucial P5 Plus. It's the 1 terabyte 4.0 3D NAND NVMe M.2 SSD, and then we are also using it's the Enclosure, so we're putting the M.2 drive in here, and this is the Enclosure for the M.2 drive. So this guy, we're putting it in here, and that's what comes in the box, is the USB to connect it to the laptop so we can clone the drive. So this slides out. So yeah, you put it in at an angle. So now it's all the way in, and we fasten it with and so we attach a copper washer that came in the Enclosure. We attach it to the end of the M.2 with the thin side of the washer, the smaller side, on the top of the M.2. And we're going to flip this around, and we're going to screw it in from the back of the Enclosure. So hold it in and then flip it over, and we're going to screw it in from the back. Yeah, so I flipped the Enclosure around and I screwed the back of the M.2 in. And there it is. And now this thermal pad, I assume you're supposed to, I believe the back comes off, and you can paste it, or it sticks on there. So using the Macrium Reflect free edition, we are going to, this is my current C drive, which is, as you can see, it's full. So I am going to clone this disk. Here it is up here, and now we're going to select a disk to clone to, and it's the SSD, and we are going to select, which in this instance, it's disk 3. And we are going to delete the existing partitions on this. And now it's as easy as just clicking on copy partition. Like, the reason I'm getting a new disk is because the C drive is full, right? So you want the C drive to be bigger once you clone it. If I were to just drag these down, the C drive would remain the same size, but instead we are going to copy partition, and we are going to do, if we did exact, then it would be the exact partitions that you see there. So it wouldn't, there's like no reason, would defeat the whole purpose. So shrink or extend to fill a target disk. And boom, as you can see, now the C drive, which is 3, would now be 917 gigs. Let's hit next. Schedule. Okay, hit next. And you want to make sure that all the info there looks correct. Finish. Run this backup now. Save backup and schedule as an XML. Enter name for the backup definition, my clone, so you can give it a name. See users. Sure, let's just go with that. And it's creating the snapshots. Well, it's been about 19 minutes, and so it's about 60%. at 19 minutes. Okay, so here I am on my PC, and you can see the old C drive at 224 gigs, and the new one, which is E 917, and have 700 gigs available. Okay, well at this point, the new drive is cloned. It's cloned in here. So I'm going to take it out of the enclosure, and I am going to I'm going to replace this one. So I'm putting this one in here. Obviously I'm taking it out of the enclosure. So we unscrew that. Pops up, there's the screw. That just pulls out. Now I'm gonna unscrew the back of that and pull this one out. Okay, so we have the new SSD, the M.2 in there. And I'm going to close the laptop up and let's see what happens. So, wow, okay. It looks like my regular laptop so far. Okay, so yeah, everything seems like it worked fine. It turned, when we did the cloning, the new drive was a D drive, so it automatically, I guess once you put it into the C drive slot, it turns it into the C drive. Use space 222 gigs, which is what the old drive was almost full, and then yeah, the new free space is almost 700 gigabytes. So it all worked. I'll leave the links for all the tools for the M.2 that I used, the enclosure that I used, and the program that I use as well, which is free. Hopefully you found this useful, and yeah, if you enjoyed it, please click a thumbs up. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do it all on the laptop itself, and I'm doing it from my mobile phone, but I decided it's better to actually document it and upload it, and if someone finds it useful, if it helps someone out, then great. And if it helped you out, please click a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.